How you doing again, folks? I'm Trenius, and you're tuned into the infamous, the most infamous, the only one and only living Rim Network, guys, where divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. As you already are aware, guys, we're on the 1 month Celebrate Life Challenge, and there will be no day that goes by that we will not be celebrating life, guys. I told you, you got to just wake up every morning. For those of you who just not tuning in and don't know about these challenges, make sure you go to our website, www.delivingrim.org. Go to Rim Challenges, and you'll see all the challenges that we have completed throughout the whole year. We skipped the month of October to take a break. That's what we do from time to time, guys. We take a break just like halftime in a football game. And so it's a good thing that we have going on here in the infamous Living Room Network, guys. So I highly advise you to make sure you subscribe after this video is over with. You want to stay track of the new videos that we're making here every single day, trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. It's very important, guys. It's very important that you stay connected with like-minded individuals who are just like you. This is how you succeed in life. This is how you become successful in life. This is how you embark upon all the aspirations and the hopes and the desires and the dreams that you have for yourself in your life. You got to get connected with people who think like you. If you don't get connected with chain links of people who think like you, you can never expect to go anywhere in your life. You will always remain where you are until you get around people who support your dream, who think like you, who want to go to places you want to go. You understand what I'm saying? And who just eat the same food as you. And I hope it's healthy. Anyway, so let's get right down into it, guys. I got a very, very interesting topic I want to talk to you about tonight, and that is, biblical accounts on the use of the subconscious powers. Biblical accounts of the use of subconscious powers. As you are already aware, for those of you out there who don't know nothing about the Bible is simply just a book of inspiration. The Bible just kind of tells you how to be inspired. I'm breaking it down. It tells you how to be motivated. It tells you how to have faith. Don't never give up. It shows you how to have belief. So that's all the biblical text, it's really referring to in so many words. It's stories, parables, dark sayings, metaphors, symbolism. All the book is really telling you is just how to be a better person than you are right now. Every second of your life, you can be making yourself better. Every day of your life, you can make your life better. Every day, one day at a time, you can make your life better. Some people try to do it all in 24 hours. You can't. You can't become successful in 24 hours, guys. It's a day by day process. It's a day by day process. It's just like how you go to work every day throughout the week, and then on Friday you get your paycheck. You get a paycheck eventually if you are able to stay consistent, and being able to work the powers of your subconscious mind. So let's get right down into it, guys. This is coming from an excerpt that I've actually been studying lately. And so I just want you to listen, and I'm going to explain to you how to use the subconscious mind and how the powers of the subconscious mind work versus biblical references in text. So here we go. Mark chapter 11 verse 24 says this. Listen close now. This is why I need you to put your thinking cap on. Listen close. Matter of fact, let's take a deep breath, guys. Let's take a deep breath and meditate for 5 seconds so we can actually really take in and receive everything that's being told right now. 5 seconds. Go. Okay, so we're in Mark chapter 11 verse 24. And this is what it says. It says, "What things soever ye desire when ye pray." Now you know how they wrote back in the day. As time goes on, words change. I know some of you people out there be listening to the radio and hip hop radio or whatever your favorite music is, whatnot, and how they switching up all these words, and these words are changing as generation after generation come along. So it's the same thing back in biblical times. They had their language. Today we be talking about, "Dang man," or "What up? What's up, man? What's up, man?" They probably would have looked at us like, "Oh, what the hell is they saying what up for?" But that's how they had their words back in the day. They said stuff like "thou," "ye," "so shall wilt," "who art thou." They talk like that. So I'm reading from Mark chapter 11 verse 24. I like to explain stuff because I know a lot of you out there might not understand the Bible versus other people that understand it. So it says, "Whatever things so ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them and ye shall have them." Now they ye was like, to them, ye was like you. You know what I mean? Whatever you want. This is basically what the scripture said. Man, whatever you want, you can have it, man. You can just go pick it up on a silver platter, man. You can just have it. If you just think and you believe that you can have it, man, you can get that, man. Don't worry about what nobody tell you, man. You can have that, man. But they said, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them and ye shall have them. Man, I love ancient times and biblical texts and stuff because they was so slow and so like unintellectual that they was actually genius. It's crazy. They was so slow like in their words and stuff versus what we living in the times we living in today that they was actually genius. And that's why, guys, it's so very good to realize that simplicity and just being just simple is sometimes the best way to be. Just be simple. Sometimes we try to be so complex and so sophisticated when just really being simple is just the way to go. Like, I love simple people. You know what I mean? Don't be too simple to the point that you're shooting yourself in the foot, though. Now, that's an exception there. But anyway, let's get right down into it some more, guys. So it says on here, note the different intenses. Note the different intenses, Tenses. The inspired writer who wrote this scripture tells us to believe and accept as true the fact that our desire has already been accomplished and fulfilled, that it is already completed, and that its realization will follow as a thing in the future. So, what this statement just said is that what the scripture is saying is that the inspired writer who wrote the scripture is basically telling us if we are able to believe and accept as true the fact that our desire, whatever you want, that your desire has already been accomplished. So it's saying that you have to think as though you have already accomplished what it is that you're trying to accomplish. See, that's the difference between somebody being successful versus somebody that's not successful. Somebody that's not successful, they only see themselves as not being successful and failing to realize that they already are that success. Let's take it out of context like this. Okay, check this out. Listen closely, guys. Put your thinking cap on. Let's go deep with this thing. This is deep topics, guys. This is the infamous Living Realm Network, guys. Making ourselves better, other people's lives better, in the world a better place. Now check this out. The person who tries to be successful in whatever it is their desire is, why is it that they have to try when they are already it? You see what I'm saying? Did you catch that? If you already know what you are capable of, you already know what you can do, if you already know what you can achieve, if you already feel and know that you can accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish, why should you have to try? You don't have to try. Only thing that you have to do is do it. That's all you have to do. Only thing you have to do is do it and be happy in doing it. And everything else will just flow into play. That's what this scripture is saying right here, guys, and that's what the inspired writers trying to get us to understand. I'm gonna read it one more time. The inspired writer tells us to believe and accept as true the fact that our desire has already been accomplished and fulfilled. It's already done. There's no need to be a model. There's no need to be a runway model. You're already the runway model. Only thing you have to do is just feel as though it is already accomplished and fulfilled. You are that already. You are already living your dream right now if you just open your eyes and see it. Okay, so it goes on to say the success of this technique depends on the confident conviction. You heard that? Let me start over again. The success of this technique depends on the confident conviction that the thought, the idea, and the picture is already a fact in your mind. You know what a fact is, right? A fact is something that's true. So now what it's saying is that you have to have the confidence. You got to have the confidence and the conviction. You know what conviction is? Conviction is when you like, it's like you tell a child to don't touch the stove. The way you say it and you pop their hand, that's a conviction, because you're convicting them of not to do it anymore. So that way they get the point that if they do it again, they're gonna get hurt, or they're gonna get on punishment, or they're gonna get their hand burned. So you have some conviction when you saying it. You understand? Like the teacher had a conviction when she told Johnny to go to the timeout box because she didn't want him to be a detriment to the classmates around him. Okay, so it says that you have to have a confident conviction that your thought and your idea and that the picture is already a fact in your mind. In order for anything to have substance in the realm of mind, it must be thought of as actually existing there. Wow, that's a powerful statement. Let me read it one more time. It says, in order for anything to have substance in the realm of mind, it must be thought of as actually existing there. Here, in a few cryptic words, is a concise and specific direction for making use of the creative power of thought by impressing upon the subconscious the particular thing which you desire. You see, didn't I tell you the Bible is only a book to show you how to think and use your mind? I told you. A lot of people think that it's all this crazy stuff, and oh my God, I don't know, I don't understand religion. Oh my God, I don't understand Jesus. Oh my God, I don't understand Matthew, Luke, John, 1 Corinthians, and 2 Corinthians. Like it's very difficult to understand. It is not difficult to understand. The only thing the book is telling you how to do is how to be a positive person, how to think, and how to just not think so hard, and how to let go of all the worries and the doubts and the fears that you have about your life and everything that you want to accomplish for yourself. That's all it's doing. So it goes on to say, here in a few cryptic words is a concise and specific direction for making use of the creative power of thought by impressing upon the subconscious to the particular thing which you desire. Your thought, your idea, your plan, or your purpose is as real on its own plane as your hand of your heart. As your hand or your heart, I'm sorry. In following the biblical technique, you will completely eliminate from your mind all consideration of conditions, circumstances, or anything which might imply adverse contingencies. You are planting a seed, a concept in the mind which, if you leave it undisturbed, will infallibly germinate into external fruition. Wow, did you get that? I know it was a little complex and whatnot, guys, but here you have it, guys. Here you have it, and I guess I can just go on down and read them. I think this is some good stuff for those of you out there who understand this stuff is resonated with you. You just understand the laws of the subconscious mind and the power and the use of the subconscious mind. So I'm gonna just read this last paragraph for you here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish it out for you guys. I hope you guys are taking this stuff in, because this is how you use your mind. This is how you manifest. Now this is when life is coming alive for us all around us. Wow, look at all the things that we're attracting around us, all the manifestation, all the things that are happening for us in our favor, all the good things that come to us unanimously. Wow, is that a mistake? Is that coinky-dink? No, that's not coincidence. This stuff is all happening because of your very own mind, your very own thoughts, your dreams, your hopes, your goals. Everything that you want to do in your life can only be accomplished through your mind first. The person who actually is successful and is actually living their dreams, they were successful in their mind first. They had so much confidence, they had so much conviction of who they were and what they wanted to do and where they wanted to go, that their reality and their life actually started to change and form and transform them to be the person that they saw themselves in their mind eye. It's as simple as that, guys, and that's how this life works for you. You understand? This is how this life works. I know this is some real eye-opening, mind-boggling stuff, but this is really real. For so long you've been thinking that you have to try. So long you thinking you have to struggle and you have to work, blood, shed, and tears in order to, have that big house, in order to have that fancy house, in order to have that great husband, in order to have that flashy car. In your mind, you've been trained, you've been programmed, you've been dumbed down to think that you have to bust your ass, that you have to struggle, that you have to work a 9 to 5 for your whole life, that you have to save up a 401k, that you have to hit the lotto in order to live good. That is not true, guys. guys. That is not true. The real truth is this life out here, everything out here on a much more higher level, on a metaphysical level, on a biblical level, on a quantum level, on an energetic level, a spiritual level, guys. All this out here works to your favor if you can control your thoughts and your mind. If you can stay in that positive lane, that fast lane that's on the very far left hand side of the road, if you can stay in that lane, guys, you will get to where you gotta go with no struggle, less effort. The billionaires are all around the world somewhere on the island right now, and I'm sitting here calling them a billionaire, and they're sitting on the island with a margarita, with their feet up on the island, watching the sun come up or watching the sun go down. I'm a billionaire. And then probably the only thing they have to do is check their computer and make sure that their stock is up. But you have hard-working people who work and bust their butt every day, who work 9 to 5 every single day, go to work for a paycheck, think they're getting by, but not really making anything out of their lives or making anything for themselves. Why? What is the difference between the two? The billionaire understands the laws of the mind and how the mind works. Therefore, he has trained his mind to stay in that positive lane, in that positive direction of motivation and seeing all the best of things and being an optimist, versus the person over here who's whining, complaining, nagging, and moaning. So they got to continue to work a drive every day because they're looking forward to a paycheck and they don't see any other way to make it better than or other than a paycheck. You see, there's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference, guys. And so let me go ahead and read this last paragraph here, and I'm going to end it out like this, guys. I hope this message resonated with you. I hope it make you better, because you're going to go make somebody else better, and in return, we making the world a better place. We may not see the world become a better place, while we here, but at least the generations to come might get to experience the golden age. So it goes on to say, the prime condition which Jesus insisted upon was faith. The prime condition which Jesus insisted upon was faith. Over and over and over again, you read in the Bible, according to your faith, it is done unto you. That's what Jesus' whole concept and all the things he did was talking about and based on faith. And it says, according to your faith, this is how things are done unto you. According to your confidence in your life, for whatever it is that you desire for yourself, this is how it comes to you. You don't got no confidence, you ain't gonna get nothing. If you don't believe in yourself, you ain't gonna get nothing. If you walk in a room with 13 people and you're scared, you're gonna be scared. And you're gonna probably leave out the room and you're not gonna walk into opportunities. You're not gonna get to meet new people, smiling faces, and go new places. According to your faith, it is done unto you. If you plant certain types of seed in the ground, you have faith. If you have faith, they will grow after their kind. This is the way of seeds and trusting the laws of growth in agriculture. You know that the seeds will come forth after their kind. Faith, as mentioned in the Bible, is a way of thinking, an attitude of mind, an inner certitude. So what that means, I like that. I like how they put that. Faith is an inner certitude. So that means you have to have an inner feeling on the inside of you that is just certain that whatever you want is going to happen. No matter what somebody says, no matter what the conditions and the circumstances look like, you have to have an inner certitude about yourself that says, I just know it. I just know that I know. That's how Muhammad Ali beat so many people up in the ring. Every time that he got in the ring with somebody, he would talk junk about him before he even get a ring. I'm gonna make it flow like a butterfly. I'm gonna sting like a bee. I'm gonna knock you out in the first round. He was talking. He knew what he was gonna do before it even came. He was already visualizing and manifesting it before he even got in the ring. Days before. Yeah, I'm gonna knock you out, boy. Your mama gonna feel it. Ooh, I can feel it right now. Ooh, I can't wait to get in the ring with him and knock him out in the first round. Everybody, I'm gonna knock him out in the first round. He a sissy, he a chump. I mean, that's Muhammad Ali. That's why he was one of the greatest boxers to ever live, because he had that inner certitude about what it was that he wanted to do. And guys, this is the end of the video. If you don't have that, you're not gonna achieve nothing. You're not gonna achieve no type of success. You're not gonna get that husband that you want, or that boyfriend that you want, that new outfit that you want. You gotta have that inner certainty about all your life. anything in your life. You gotta be that confident. You gotta think like a queen and a king. A king thinks, he don't even think. He just sit there and just have the inner certitude in his throne and just know that everybody's gonna help him do what he wants them to do. Same thing with a queen. You think a queen argued back with her servants or anything? No. She just look at him and say, she just look at him like, I'm the queen. I don't gotta even speak if I don't want to. I'm the queen. I don't even gotta speak. Yeah, she's that powerful, guys. This is Trenius. This is the infamous Living Rim Network. Divine powers working for us because we're trying to do right. See you next time.